Welcome back to our channel where we're all about leveling up your confidence, your wardrobe, your love life, your parenting, your friendships, and everything in between. Today's video is a nice blend of style and real talk, so hide your bunions because I might step on some toes. We're definitely going to talk fashion. I'll be styling some fabulous jeans that hug in all the right places, a versatile dress because you know we like to make sure we can wear something at least 3 different ways, and my fave new sneakers. And I'm not a sneaker girl, but these literally go with everything. So yes, basically we're getting into all the essentials you need to step into the season looking your best. We're also getting real about adult friendships, how to build them, how to nurture them, and yes, sadly, even let them go when it's time. And of course, I'll be sharing my secrets on the screen of how to pull together these outfits, plus some other odds and ends. You will say yes to the looks and maybe an amen to the words. So grab a seat, get comfortable, and let's dive into these looks and life lessons. My community on Instagram asked me a couple of questions. I'm going to answer them throughout this video. This was one. I was asked how I come up with my outfits. Do I just pull it together or pull everything out? I'm a planner by nature, so I typically don't stumble upon my outfit, and I do dress for the occasion. I know, don't eat me up. We are the occasion, but the practical in me does like to take into account where I'm going, what I'm doing, the weather, etc. before I decide on my attire. I know I'm going to brunch and there's no on-site parking and no valet. I probably will wear a lower heel because while I know there's beauty in pain, I can serve a look in flats, honey. Once I know the venue or event, my gut will tell me at least one thing I want to incorporate into my outfit. Maybe I'm having a bad hair moment, so I need to wear a brim. I'll go into my closet knowing whatever I wear has to look right with my brim, or if it's a shoe I've been dying to wear, I'm going to build my outfit around that. And if you're new here, whenever I buy a piece, with very few exceptions, I have a rule that I need to be able to visualize how I'd style it at least 3 different ways. This helps me pull together my looks because everything I buy is bought as a staple item that can and will be versatile enough to turn into multiple different looks. I also tend to shop in a similar color palette. Like my closet looks like shades of poop because I'm a neutral girly. This helps me mix and match my pieces and makes pulling together looks really easy. Lastly, I've gotten used to how I like my clothes to fit on me. I'm a curvy girl. At every weight, my hips won't quit. So I buy things that lay on my body in a way that I like. I consider my style to be simple and timeless. I'm not super trendy, which means I can pull a piece out my closet that I purchased years ago and it'll still serve a look today. Above all else, I need to feel beautiful in what I have on and comfortable. I don't do all that pulling on my clothes and readjusting all night. If I'm going to eat, which I do a lot, I'm gonna wear something I can freely expand in because I'm a foodie and I'm a eat. I don't sacrifice comfort for cute. You can be both. And listen, when I say comfort, I'm not just talking about your feet not hurting. I can tell if a person isn't comfortable in their skin. I can tell if they're not comfortable in what they're wearing. And I refuse to be that person. And you shouldn't settle for that either. Without a compliment, every time I step, I know it's heard, seen, and felt. I feel that way about myself. And I hope you know and feel that way about yourself too.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. By the way, just got in town.
Are your words a hatchet or scalpel? Both cut, but only one cuts to heal. This is a saying I come back to often because while people are quick to say it's how you say it that matters most, and while I do believe that can be true, there are some things that hurt to say no matter your tone. Certain things hurt to hear, no matter how tenderly and carefully they are said, no matter who says them. Sometimes it's going to come back to intent. And while intent may be subjective and it may be hard to know someone's heart, if you can hear the words and acknowledge the intent may have been to heal, you can better receive the message. On the flip side, because you know every pancake has another side, if your intent is to heal, you may need to muster the courage to be the scalpel and say the thing. Yes, it may cut. Yes, it may hurt. Even if delivered sweetly with love and care, which you should do, but you won't have a clear conscience or clean heart until you say the thing. Say it and trust it will do what needs to be done. I'm going to take my own advice and be the scalpel and say the thing. Take care of the skin you are in. Putting makeup on and refusing to care for your skin underneath the makeup is criminal behavior. It's like chewing gum because you won't brush your teeth. It's like putting clean clothes on a dirty body, or putting perfume on but you haven't washed yourself. Criminal behavior, I tell you. Life hack: if you fix the root, you will produce good fruit. Your makeup will be that much better over a clean and well cared for base. Your breath and body will be healthier and smell better if you tend to them properly. The moral to the story is doing the things that people can't see is actually going to make the biggest difference in your life. And while I'm talking about skincare and hygiene specifically, this really is rated E because it applies to everything and can apply to everybody.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair, yeah. So
I was asked about friendships, specifically making and maintaining them in adulthood. Couple thoughts in no particular order. I don't have many friends. I'm not the friend everyone wants, and I'm okay with that. I'm also very discriminatory about who I call friends, so I don't throw that word around loosely. I'm the low maintenance friend. And that doesn't work for everyone. I'm not on your line every day or every week. And I know some friends need to be immersed in their friends' lives like that. I've never been that person, and I don't demand that from my friends. But some people do. So that's why I think it's important to talk openly about your expectations of your friends before you start throwing that label on them. Especially as an adult making or maintaining a friendship. You may find they may actually be better suited to be an acquaintance or coworker, and there's nothing wrong with that. But just like that first I love you to your significant other, the word friend for some brings with it certain emotions and expectations, and by the time they are adults, honestly certain trauma that if you're not careful, you will step through a minefield trying to nurture that friendship without even realizing it. I've lost touch with friends coming this way, and in some cases we reunite and it's like no time has passed. Others I stayed in regular contact with and we still lost our way, and when that happens, I often reflect to determine if this is a friend worth pursuing. Would I choose them now if I just met them, or am I trying to mend the relationship because we've known each other so long, or because of the memories and moments we've shared? If I wouldn't choose them now, I let them go, and there doesn't have to be this big conversation or come to Jesus moment either. I give myself closure. Personally, any love I gave is theirs to keep, and any secrets they shared will never be repeated by me. I honestly feel like if you ever cared about someone, regardless of the ending, you should never seek to hurt them. If this is your heart, I don't believe you ever loved them to begin with, or you loved them and at some point that love turned to hate long before you left, or worse, you never left and they left you. In that case, you are now a hurt person trying to hurt that person, and that speaks volumes. We're definitely going to run friendships back in the next video because I have not said all the things. I'm going to wrap this up by saying adult friendships can be a beautiful thing. I don't believe you've met all the people who are meant to love you and support you, or who you are meant to love and support. Just remember, be choosy, use discernment, and keep your heart soft. Thank you for being here with me. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe for more chit chats and styling, lookbooks, and life lessons.
Tell me how to have seen her. It was about 5 minutes ago when I seen the hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before. I say, yo, tell the girl I wanna meet her. On second thought, that ain't the way to go. I gotta give her game proper, spit it so she get it. There she is, I gotta stop her. Or should I talk about a smile? Or what about a style?